When the story's weak and the writing's bad, you know it's just for fix and giggles.
Boo. And welcome to the Just for Figgles. Just for Fix and Giggles podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Rat.
And I'm Gustav.
Ooh. How are you doing, Gustav?
I'm doing well, Rat. How are you? I don't know why I'm doing this like Dracula voice.
No, it's okay. I like your commitment.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop now.
It's inspiring. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm good. I'm good. Just got out of a recital that I sang in.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, you know. So if y'all couldn't tell by the intro, this is our Halloween episode.
Well,
and we're
a little. I'm checking the date right now. It's a little late.
We didn't want to feed into the commercialization of Halloween.
That's true. Yeah, we gotta stick it to the man.
Yeah, so we figured.
Take that, big pumpkin.
Yeah. Whoa! Spoiler alert, Gustav.
Hey, I didn't. Hey, no! I didn't say anything.
Oh, you're right. Up to the imagination. But so today we are wanting to do a little different, and we decided that instead of reading a fan fiction, we would read a piece of literature from the past. Gustav, Gustav, would you like to say what it is?
Sure, Rat. So we decided to, for our Halloween special, we decided to do a reading of one of the most iconic. How would you describe it? Like TV specials?
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a TV special, right? From Halloween past. This is Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Woo! Applause!
Hooray, yay.
Woo. And since there's a lot of people talking in this, we thought that we'd bring on
a couple guests
for
the show. Yeah,
a couple guests, two of our friends. So without further ado, why don't they introduce themselves? We're a feminist podcast, so we'll let the lady go first.
I appreciate it. I'm Mary, a longtime fan of Fix and Giggles. I will be reading the stage directions. I will be reading for Sally and for Frida and Patty. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
And am I stepping on toes already? I'm introducing myself too. I'm Victor. I went to school with your hosts, my friends. And I'm reading the parts of Linus, the Red Bear and Snoopy, and Pigpen.
I guess we should say our.
Oh yeah,
that
might be a good idea.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be.
I'm Rat.
Oh yeah. No. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. After you.
So I, Gustav, will be reading the lines of the one, the only Charlie Brown, and also. Oh wait, who else am I doing? I forgot. Schroeder.
Shermie.
Yeah, and Shermie.
Hello, I'm Rat, and I will be reading the lines of Lucy and Violet. So yeah, thanks for joining us, you guys.
Happy Halloween.
No
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yes.
Boo. So we're gonna do one of our hit segments with y'all.
Yeah, before we get into the episode proper.
Yeah, we're gonna do Muppet Time. I guess I have to sing the theme song this time. It's Muppet Time.
Nice.
That was it. Thank you. Keeping in the spirit of Halloween, I thought I would pick a very scary Muppet. So if y'all will check the chat, I am sending it right now.
Swedish Chef.
Not
That's
quite.
not the Swedish Chef.
No, I'm afraid
Not even close. Oh, who is this guy? I forget his name.
Oh, do you want to guess?
You guys aren't afraid of culinary expertise?
Yeah, you're right. That
No.
shit's scary.
But man hands I am scared of. So this is Uncle Deadly. also known as
Oh,
the
yeah.
Phantom of the Muppet Show. He is a blue reptilian dragon-like creature, and he made occasional appearances in the Muppet Show, but he basically didn't exist after the show ended. Except in 2011, he returned as a very important role in the Muppets 2011 as Tex Richmond, Mr. Texas T.
Oh,
his
that's what it was. Yeah, that's why.
His
I recognize
henchman,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was also on the short-lived ABC series, The Muppets.
Ah, okay.
So he's like really chill. I like him. He sang some songs on The Muppet Show.
Nice.
One of which was "You're Just in Love" with Ethel Merman. He's also a fashion icon.
I mean, yeah, that he's rocking the vest and the tie right there for real.
Yeah, but he works in wardrobe for Up Late with Miss Piggy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
King.
pretty chill.
King.
Yeah, King. He's yeah, I don't know. Why don't we rate him? Gustav, would you like to start the rating?
Sure. Let's see. But I give Rizzo a 6.
Yeah, I think you give Rizzo a 6.
All right. So based on that, he is a fashion icon. I'm gonna go 5.5. I don't think he's as good as Rizzo.
Wait, less than... Okay. Mary.
Rizzo's funny, man. He's got that sense of humor.
Clearly. Mary, what would you give him?
I'm gonna go 8 because I like there's a lot of intricacy in the design, but I wouldn't hang out with him. I wouldn't grab a beer, you know.
No, that's valid. Definitely don't meet him in a dark room. Victor, what about you?
I am approaching this Muppet with a lot of prejudice. It's got an expression on his face that makes me worry about the first thing he's going to say and everything he's going to say after that. I am terribly put off by his clothes falling apart and the stain on the vest, the blouse, the
vest,
shirt.
yeah.
And he's got a face like Watto from Star Wars. So overall, this is like 3. Like, I don't know what I'm rating these Muppets for. Is this like people I want to hang out with?
It could be whatever you want.
Well,
we basically just do it off of the vibe, I guess.
The vibe, the appearance. Yeah.
I guess
We're not
if
shallow, but
if we're looking for like vibe quantified, I don't think I'd vibe with this guy, but I could, talk to him if he was in the room, and there were enough people that I didn't feel so uncomfortable in his presence that I had to leave. So, high 3.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't have the worst rating. Let's go. Rat can't dump on me today.
Wow, Victor, you put a lot of thought into that. I was just going to give him like a 7.5.
I'm really just basing this off of very little of what you said because I was still just awestruck taking in the sights.
For sure.
Also, I was just being overwhelmed by the sight. Assuming.
Is this your first time seeing him?
Yes. And it's my first time rating a Muppet. So.
Oh, really?
Off to a rocky start.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well,
I gave my first one a 1.
What was the first one?
That?
Oh yeah, Salmonella.
Salmonella.
You want to see Salmonella? Oh, Mary loves Salmonella.
Show me a Gustav 1 so I can know what a Gustav 6 looks like. I know.
You know Rizzo?
You mean Rizzo? I can send you Rizzo before I send you Salmonella.
Well, show me the one. Show me the one.
The one that got one star from Gustav?
Yeah, Sal.
Okay. Okay.
Also, what's this blue guy's name? Uncle what?
Deadly.
Uncle Deadly.
Deadly. Man. I could knock off a point for that.
Yeah.
If he introduced himself as Uncle Deadly, I'd be...
Oh, okay. He didn't pick his name.
Yeah, it's a little harsh, Victor.
Okay, well, no one just goes by Uncle unless they have
Here's Salmonella.
some familial relationship they're trying to maintain.
I sent Salmonella.
Yeah, we see.
Yes, I see.
Oh, he's a monkey.
He is monkey.
I vibe with monkeys. That's like
Okay.
high tier monkey for me.
He's a
So-
bodyguard too.
Oh, well, like a bouncer or like a bodyguard protecting somebody.
A bodyguard. He protects somebody. It's like Johnny Bananas or something.
Of course.
Johnny
it is.
Bananas.
Oh, excuse me, Johnny Fiamma.
I
Is Johnny Bananas a real
wish there
person?
was
You're just
someone
making
named
that
Johnny
shit up.
Banana.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know, Johnny Bananas.
I had monkey on the brain.
Well, I vibe with Monkey. I don't vibe with Uncle Deadly.
Oh,
Deadly's.
Well, that's a shame.
I'm taking high 3 down to a low 3 now that I know his
Oh.
name again.
oh no.
But,
That's all right.
I mean,
I
I don't know
respect you,
how much
Victor.
weight we can actually stand to give.
No.
How much weight we can give to each other's ratings, because I don't vibe with Gustav's 1 for salmonella.
Speak
He's
your
just a
truth,
monkey.
Victor.
Exactly.
Mary, do you
it's
like
just a
salmonella?
monkey.
I'm not
We're
a big
still
monkey
friends, but we
fan.
can have.
You're not a big monkey fan?
I'm not a big monkey fan, and salmonella. I don't know.
Let's go.
My-
Let's go.
No!
I don't like
Okay,
his
to
beady
each
little
their own.
eyes.
Yeah. And his stupid tie.
Yeah.
Whoa! That is too far. That is too far. Uncle Deadly has a tie on too, and a vest.
He has a
What are you
cravat.
talking about? Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Ay.
Okay.
Getting a little,
well,
all right, we're
get
we
it.
can,
We're getting a little
It's
heated.
just a monkey.
Let's
we can end Muppet time.
I think Muppet Time's fine how it is. I didn't mean to make things unpleasant. I don't know.
No, it was
This is-
honestly this is the best Muppet time we've had. Thank you. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Mary.
More hot takes, just give me more monkeys and have people disagree with me on my vibe.
We'll do a follow-up podcast where we show you different monkeys.
monkey time with Victor.
Monkey time with Victor. All right, shall we begin our story?
Yep.
Let me pull up my script here.
Now, we're all doing different voices for our different characters, yeah?
I'll do my
I can
best.
try.
yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to say our characters' names when we read it. They'll get the gist.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah, we're all artists.
Pigpen has one line.
Don't spoil it, Victor.
Aw, man, I thought Pigpen was gonna be like the main role.
The
This is-
main yeah.
it's like-
isn't this Pigpen's like
This is
Great Pumpkin?
Yeah, it's the Great Pumpkin featuring Pigpen.
Pigpen.
The Great Pumpkin Pigpen. Yeah, sorry. I got that mixed up.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's okay. Common misconception. All right. Well, without further ado, here is the Great Pumpkin.
The movie starts with Linus and Lucy exiting their house. Linus finds an apple on the ground, picks it up and takes a bite, then throws it in the trash bin. Then Linus finds leaves on the ground and kicks them. They stop at a pumpkin patch and Linus finds a small pumpkin, then shows it to Lucy. Lucy shakes her head no. So Linus finds a medium pumpkin and shows it to Lucy. Lucy shakes her head no and points to the pumpkins. Linus finds a large pumpkin and shows it to Lucy. Lucy nods her head yes while patting the pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Then they leave to their house and go through a fence. Linus can't get the pumpkin through, so he rolls the pumpkin around the fence. He tries to slow it down so he doesn't hit Lucy, but he rolls with the pumpkin and crashes into their front steps. Lucy glares at him. She uses body language to tell him to bring it in. Linus brings the pumpkin in and thuds it down on sheets of paper. He wipes his head, saying,
Ooh.
Lucy comes in with a knife and stabs the pumpkin on the head and cuts it in a circle as she takes one layer of the insides out.
Ah! You didn't tell me you were gonna kill it.
The scene fades to Lucy and the gang going trick-or-treating. Bats come out of an old house, floating pumpkins surrounding them, skeletons appearing behind them. A black cat appears in front of them, and a witch is chasing them. The gang run into a pumpkin patch and hide, and they look up to see if it's safe. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, title appears, written by Charles M. Schultz. An owl then flies towards the screen, in blackout. The scene fades to Snoopy blowing on a leaf and blowing it into a pile of other leaves.
Thanks, old pal.
Snoopy wags his tail. The scene cuts to Linus licking a yellow spiraled sucker, and he looks at the off-screen pile of leaves.
Charge!
Linus then runs toward the pile of leaves. He jumps real high and lands in the leaves, butt first.
Never jump in a pile of leaves with a wet sucker.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown rolls his eyes and gives Linus a waving fist. Lucy stops by with a football.
Say, Charlie Brown, I got a football. How about practicing a few place kicks? I'll hold the ball, and you come running and kick it.
Oh, brother. I don't mind the dishonesty. Have as much mind your opinion of me. You must think I'm stupid.
Oh, come on, Charlie Brown.
No way.
I'll hold it steady.
Charlie Brown
No.
walks to the other side.
Please.
You just want me to come running up to kick that ball so you can pull it away and see me land flat on my back and kill myself.
This time you can trust me. See, here's a signed document testifying that I promise not to pull it away.
It is signed.
He walks away.
It's a signed document. I guess if you have a signed document in your position, you can't go wrong.
He stops walking.
This year, I'm really gonna kick that football.
Charlie Brown runs up, tries to kick the football, but Lucy pulls it away again. Charlie Brown goes flying in the air, screaming, and drops the document, landing on his back with a big thud. Lucy catches the document.
Peculiar thing about this document, it was never notarized.
The scene fades to the Van Pelt's house.
Dear Great Pumpkin, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night. I hope you bring me lots of presents.
Enter Charlie Brown.
Who are you writing to, Linus?
This is the time of year to write to the Great Pumpkin. On Halloween night, the Great Pumpkin rises out of his pumpkin patch and flies through the air with his bag of toys to all the children.
You must be crazy. When will you stop believing in something that isn't true?
When will you stop believing in that fellow with a red suit on the white beard that goes ho ho ho?
They're obviously separated by their denominational differences. Duh.
Charlie Brown walks away.
You must get discouraged, because more people believe in Santa Claus than in you. Well, let's face it, Santa Claus has more publicity, but being number 2, perhaps you try harder.
Snoopy enters and giggles and laughs at Linus's letter. Linus glares at him, but Snoopy walks to where Lucy is and is still laughing. Lucy picks him up and throws him. She enters the room Linus is in and finds him writing to the Great Pumpkin. She grabs his collar.
Not again! Writing a letter to a stupid pumpkin? You make me the laughing stock of the neighborhood. All they talk about is my little brother who writes to the Great Pumpkin. You better cut it out right now or I'll pound you!
Lucy exits.
There are 3 things I learned to never discuss with other people: religion, politics, and the Great Pumpkin.
Linus continues writing, and Patty enters.
You're wasting your time! The Great Pumpkin is a fake!
Patty exits.
Everybody tells me you're a fake,
Hater.
but I believe in you. P.S. If you really are a fake, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Sally enters.
What are you doing, Linus?
I'd rather not say. You might laugh.
Oh, I'd never laugh at you, Linus. You're so intelligent.
Linus blushes.
I'm writing to the Great Pumpkin.
You say the cutest things.
On Halloween night, the Great Pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and brings toys to all the good little children everywhere. Would you like to sit with me in a pumpkin patch on Halloween night and wait for the Great Pumpkin?
Oh, I'd love to, Linus.
Charlie Brown enters.
What's going on here? What are you trying to do to my little sister?
Charlie Brown and Sally exit. Linus puts the letter into an envelope and closes the envelope. He walks to the front door to mail the letter. On the way, he passes Lucy.
And how do you think you're gonna mail that letter?
Lucy and Linus exit their house and stop at a tall mailbox.
You can't possibly reach the mailbox, and I'm not gonna help you.
Linus gets an idea. He throws the side of his blanket he's not holding on to, opens the mailbox with his blanket, and throws the envelope the opposite way. The envelope catches on the wind and flies in the air, doing loops, then flies into the mailbox. Linus pulls his blanket and closes the mailbox. Linus exits. Charlie Brown enters with a sheet of paper.
Hey, I got an invitation to a Halloween party.
Charlie Brown dances.
Is the invitation to Violet's party, Charlie Brown?
Yes, it's the first time I've ever been invited to a party. Woohoo! Yeah!
Charlie Brown, if you got an invitation, it was a mistake. There were 2 lists, Charlie Brown. One to invite and one not to invite. You must have been put on the wrong list.
Charlie Brown blushes sadly. Lucy exits,
Ouch.
and Linus enters with a sign that says, "Welcome, Great Pumpkin." Linus exits, then Linus enters again with a sign and stops at a pumpkin patch. Blackout. Scene fades to Sally making her costume. She's cutting 2 holes in a ghost costume. When she's done, she picks up the costume and squeals in fright. Scene cuts to Lucy, Violet, and Charlie Brown.
A person should always choose a costume that is in direct contrast to her own personality.
Lucy puts on a witch costume. Sally enters with her ghost costume.
Is Linus taking me to the party?
That stupid blockhead of a brother is of mine is out of the... God, what? Sorry, Mulligan. That stupid blockhead of a brother of mine is out in the pumpkin patch, making his yearly fool of himself. Oh, shit. That's me. Boy, is he strange.
But maybe there is a great pumpkin.
Violet is putting on her ghost costume.
Every year Linus misses tricks or treats, and then the Halloween party.
Violet finishes putting on her costume.
He'll never learn.
Do I get to go to tricks or treats this year, Big Brother?
Sure, Sally.
Sally claps her hands in excitement.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How do we do it?
All you have to do is walk up to a house, ring the doorbell, and say tricks or treats.
Are you sure it's legal?
Of course it's legal.
Sally begins to put on her ghost costume.
I don't want to be accused of taking part in Rumble.
Sally puts on her ghost costume, but puts her hands in the eye holes. Lucy pulls up her ghost costume, and Sally is completely lost in hers. Charlie Brown puts on his ghost costume, but it has far more eye holes than it should have.
Oh, good grief.
Frida and Shermie enter, both in costume. Is that you, Patty?
No!
Where's Charlie Brown?
That was good.
Here I am.
Charlie Brown looks at his costume.
I had a little trouble with the scissors.
Pigpen enters with his ghost costume, dirty as all get out.
I'll never guess it's me under here.
Hello, Pigpen! Glad you could make it!
How did you know it was me?
He does have 2 lines.
Snoopy enters.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Snoopy enters. What in the world kind of costume is that?
He's a World War I flying ace.
Now I've heard everything. All right, everybody, we'll go trick-or-treating and then over to Violet's for the big Halloween party.
Everyone heads for the door cheering. Snoopy marches along, Charlie Brown holding the door open for him, and salutes him. When Snoopy gets outside, he walks the opposite way the gang is going. The scene cuts to the gang walking to the pumpkin patch where Linus is.
Hey, have you come to sing pumpkin carols?
You blockhead, you're gonna miss all the fun just like last year.
Don't talk like that. The Great Pumpkin knows which kids have been good and which kids have been bad. You'll be sorry.
Oh, good grief.
He'll come here because I have the most sincere pumpkin patch, and he respects sincerity.
Sally takes off her ghost costume.
Do you really think he'll come?
Tonight, the Great Pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch. He flies through the air and brings toys to all the children of the world.
That's a good story.
You don't believe in the story of the Great Pumpkin? I thought little girls always believed everything that was told to them. I thought little girls were innocent and trusting.
Welcome to the 20th century.
All right, once and for all. Are you coming or are you staying? We can't waste all night.
Everyone goes off with Sally following them. She sees Linus still waiting for her and runs back.
I'm glad you came back, Sally. We'll just sit here in this pumpkin patch and you'll see the Great Pumpkin with your own eyes.
If you try to hold my hand, I'll slug you.
Each year, the Great Pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch that he thinks is the most sincere. He's gotta pick this one. He's got to. I don't see how a pumpkin patch can be more sincere than this one. You can look around and there's not a sign of hypocrisy. Nothing but sincerity as far as the eye can see.
The scene cuts to trick-or-treaters going to get candy.
Trick or treat, it's Halloween. Woo!
An unseen adult gives Lucy candy.
Can I have an extra piece of candy for my stupid brother? He couldn't come with us because he's sitting in a pumpkin patch waiting for the Great Pumpkin.
The person gives her an extra piece of candy for Linus.
Wow, they're very generous.
It's so embarrassing to have to ask for something extra for that blockhead Linus.
The gang all check their bags.
I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a chocolate bar.
I got a quarter.
Who's Peppermint Patty?
Mary, that's you.
Oh, sorry, I said it, but I was away from the mic.
I got a quarter.
I got a rock.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
The trick-or-treaters get more candies and check their bags again.
Gee, I got a candy bar.
Boy, I got 3 cookies.
Hey, I got a pack of gum.
I got a rock.
Trick or treat.
Gets candy.
I've got a popcorn ball.
I got a fudge bar.
I got a pack of gum.
I got a rock. By the way, whatever happened to the World War I flying ace?
Sure.
He's probably getting ready to take off in his Sopwith Camel in the next patrol.
Oh god, here I go. Fanfare plays.
Just keep going.
His
I'll
mission
do the
is to
sound
find
effects.
the Red Baron and shoot him down. Here's the World War. Oh my God! Here's the World War I. It's a lot of W's. Flying ace, climbing into the cockpit of his Sopwith Camel. Contact! He shouts.
Snoopy starts his engines and the plane begins to move. He gets across the bumpy ground and then takes off into the air. He gets past the sun and hears engines roaring. Then he hears fire behind him as he changes color and goes at the shooter and laughs. He then controls down and shoots the plane. He gets back up and continues shooting. He makes a loop and shoots harder. As he flies on, the Red Baron behind him fires back. He tries to fire towards him, but the Red Baron continues firing. Snoopy's running low and comes down to land on the ground. Snoopy shouts out and reaches down to the ground, landing across enemy lines.
Now here's the World War I flying ace, imagining he's down behind wow. Enemy lines, making his way across the French countryside.
Snoopy goes past a dangerous place. He then sleeps on a haystack before continuing the journey towards his goal. The scene goes back to trick-or-treaters.
Come on, let's get going. It's time for the Halloween party.
Yay!
Yip, 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 yip.
The scene goes to the trick-or-treaters going to Linus and Sally, who are still in the pumpkin patch waiting for the Great Pumpkin.
Has the Great Pumpkin been by?
What blockhead's sitting in a pumpkin patch in the middle of the night?
You've missed trick or treat, and now you're gonna miss the Halloween party. What a way to spend Halloween! You think you're so smart? Just wait until the Great Pumpkin comes. He'll be here. You can bet on that. Linus says what he knows what he's talking about. Linus knows what he's doing.
Linus puts his hand on the pumpkin.
All right, where is he?
He'll be here.
I hope so. I have my reputation to think of, you know. And just think of all the fun we're missing.
Just look. Nothing but sincerity as far as the eye can see.
The scene goes to Violet's house for the Halloween party, where we hear kids cheering and Charlie Brown is running with a black mask, but Violet stops him.
Charlie Brown, you have to model for us!
This is gonna be awful.
Me? You want me to model?
Sure, Charlie Brown, you'll be the perfect model.
Charlie Brown tries to get away, but Patty makes him sit on a stool.
Turn him around.
Violet does so.
If we shape the eyes like this, and the and a nose like this, and a mouth like this.
Lucy draws the face on a jack-o'-lantern the same way Violet drew it on the back of Charlie Brown's head.
Yes, that's the way. Thank you, Charlie Brown. You are a perfect model.
Charlie Brown is furious after what they did to him.
My head.
The scene then goes to Snoopy, still getting across the French countryside, when he notices some signs in French. He swims along the river and begins running when some explosions are heard. Then he goes to an old house and climbs in the window. In reality, he is in Violet's house during the Halloween party, where the kids are cheering.
All right. Let's bob for apples.
The kids follow Lucy toward the water bucket with apples in it.
This is the way to do it.
Yeah, Lucy, you should be good at this. You had the perfect nail for it.
What the fuck? Go.
Lucy then starts bobbing for an apple when all of a sudden she pulls Snoopy along with her.
My lips touch dog lips. Poisoned dog lips.
Snoopy then walks over to Schroeder and his piano, waiting to hear some music. Schroeder begins playing a happy tune on his piano, and Snoopy dances happily. But as Schroeder begins playing a sad, melancholy tune, Snoopy starts to feel sad and begins to cry. Then Schroeder switches to another happy tune, and Snoopy dances again. But Schroeder once again plays a sad tune, which makes Snoopy start to cry. He keeps crying until he begins howling, and then cries his way out of Violet's house, running down her stairs and wipes his eyes with his scarf. He hides behind a tree and crawls over to the pumpkin patch where Linus and Sally are.
If anyone told me I'd be waiting in a pumpkin patch on Halloween night, I'd have said they were crazy.
Just think, Sally. When the great pumpkin rises out of the pumpkin patch, we'll be here to see him.
Linus and Sally hear some rustling, which surprises them.
What's that? What's that? I hear the great pumpkin!
The rustling noise gets louder and louder until Linus sees a silhouette.
There he is! There he is! It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
Linus moans as he faints, but the dark silhouette just turns out to be Snoopy rising out of the pumpkin patch.
What happened?
Sally starts to get mad.
Did I faint? What, did he leave us? Did he leave us any toys?
Sally waves her fists in anger and she starts shouting,
I was robbed! I spent the whole night waiting for the great pumpkin when I could have been out for tricks or treats.
Sally covers her mouth.
Halloween is over and I missed it. You blockhead. You kept me up all night waiting for the great pumpkin, and all that came was a beagle. I didn't get a chance to go out for tricks or treats, and it was all your fault. I'll sue. What a fool I was. I could have had candy, apples, and gum, and cookies, and money, and all sorts of things. But no, I had to listen to you, you blockhead. What a fool I was. Tricks or treats come by only once a year.
The kids come to the pumpkin patch to see what happened.
And I missed it by sitting in a pumpkin patch with a blockhead.
What's going on? What's going on?
Sally grabs Linus by his shirt and shakes him angrily.
Whoa, hey.
You owe me restitution! Sally then walks angrily away from Linus as he gets shocked over what happened. And then he talks to Charlie Brown.
You've heard about fury and woman scorned, haven't you?
Yes, I guess I have.
Well, that's nothing compared to the fury of a woman who has been cheated out of tricks or treats.
All of the kids, including Sally, walk away from Linus, leaving him in the pumpkin patch all by himself.
Hey, aren't you gonna wait and greet the great pumpkin? Huh? It won't be long now. If the great pumpkin comes, I'll still put in a good word for you.
Linus realizes his mistake.
Good grief. I said if. I meant when. When he comes. Oh, I'm doomed. One little flip like that can cause the great pumpkin to pass you by. Oh, great pumpkin, where are you?
The scene transitions to Lucy getting some sleep as her alarm clocks chime to 4 a.m. As she realizes how late it is, she gets out of bed and walks over to Linus's room, only to find that he isn't there. She goes outside, and she finds him laying and shivering in the pumpkin patch, trying to keep warm with his blanket. Lucy picks him up and walks him back inside. She takes him to his bedroom where she takes off his shoes and socks, and he lays down on his bed, falling fast asleep, before Lucy covers him up and goes back to her room so she can sleep too. The scene transitions to Charlie Brown and Linus having a conversation on the wall about how Halloween was.
Well, another Halloween is come and gone.
Yes, Charlie Brown.
I don't understand it. I went trick-or-treating, and all I got was a bag full of rocks. I suppose you spent all night in the pumpkin patch.
Linus nods in agreement.
And the great pumpkin never showed up?
No.
Well, don't take it too hard, Linus. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, too.
Linus gets angry and begins to shout.
Stupid? What do you mean, stupid?
Linus bares his teeth and continues shouting as the end credits roll.
Just wait till next year, Charlie Brown. You'll see. Next year at this same time, I'll find a pumpkin patch that's real and sincere, and I'll sit in that pumpkin patch until the great pumpkin appears. He'll rise out of the pumpkin patch, and he'll fly through the air with his bag of toys. The great pumpkin will appear, and I'll be waiting for him. I'll be there, I'll be sitting there in that pumpkin patch and I'll see the great pumpkin. Just wait and see, Charlie Brown. I'll see that great pumpkin. I'll see the great pumpkin. Just you wait, Charlie Brown. The great pumpkin will appear, and I'll be waiting for him.
The end.
Wow.
Good grief.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Shout out to author Charles M. Schultz for writing a great story.
Yeah, he's a real up-and-comer.
Yeah. Does he have any other works out?
Yeah, I think this is the only one I know.
Really? This is here. Let me Google.
Give it a goog.
Let me give it a quick Google search. Charles M. Schultz.
The old Goog.
Works. Let's see what he's. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Come on,
Charles
give us
M.
the
Schultz
Goog,
is-
rat.
Yeah. Gladly, Victor. So wow. This is cuckoo banana. He's done a lot. He did Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Of course.
They have a guys. They have a Charlie Brown Christmas episode.
Really?
Yeah, what? It looks like this is based off of a newspaper cartoon.
What's next?
What's that?
You're gonna tell me they have a Thanksgiving one?
Oh,
What's a newspaper?
Mary, they do have a Thanksgiving one. Wow, guys. Sequel?
Sequel.
Sequel?
I don't know what a
okay.
newspaper is. This could all be made up.
Okay, so let's play. We're gonna play a quick game. How many peanut strips did Charles Schultz draw?
I don't know. I'm allergic
like
to
I know
peanuts
this.
and peanut trivia.
I'm gonna
Are you
say
really?
521.
Yeah, I can't eat Reese's.
Damn, Mary, you said 521.
Yeah.
Gustav.
I'm gonna go with it ran for a lot of years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say closer to 1,000. I'll say 1,000.
Okay, Victor.
Mary, what'd you say? 521?
Yeah, I was just guessing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 522.
Oh
Damn,
my
wow.
god.
Plan this
The Price is
So-
Right
Price is Right,
method.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Actual retail price is 17,897.
What?
You're lying.
No way.
I shit you not. I shit you not. 70 years of peanuts, brother.
Oh,
That's
oh,
crazy.
okay.
Well, hold on.
Actually,
How many did
70
he
years?
Oh
draw?
my god.
He was not alive
Pigpen
that
was
whole
on-
time. I hate to tell you.
Pigpen was only featured in 100 of the 17,897 Peanuts comic
Hey,
strips.
he's in both of the specials though. Or
It's
all
about
three.
the impact.
Yeah.
Generating new storylines suited to Pigpen's messiness proved challenging for Schultz, who explained, "Usually I just run out of ideas for him, but somehow he keeps hanging in there."
Well, I'm gonna revive a debate that we had once, Kat. You didn't believe me when I said there was someone in the comics named 4, the number 4.
Oh my god! That was you? I couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
I
there's
used
a
to have the
Peanuts
giant books of the
character.
Peanuts collections.
Yeah, there's a... Why don't you speak your truth about it, Mary? Go ahead.
He talks about his dad named them all after numbers. He and a number of his siblings, I can't remember, and they're named after the numbers. Like, it's not spelled out; it's the number.
Yeah, there's 3 and 4. They're twins. Oh, bro, okay, so you know how in the Charlie Brown Christmas, there's those 2 dancing girls that are wearing
yeah.
purple? Mm-hmm. That's 3 and 4.
Wait. Can we get these peanuts here in the chat so we can rate them visually like we did salmonella?
Oh, okay.
Uncle
We want to do we want to do 3? Okay, yeah.
I don't
do
know,
3 and 4.
Snoopy's 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
that's just a
I feel-
given.
You
I
can't
feel a
beat
new
Snoopy.
bit coming on.
Yeah. I don't know. They kind of
So-
knock off Peppermint Patty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
No, they
I'm not
do.
gonna
Snoopy
lie.
has the
I don't
gold
like those
standard.
skanks.
I mean,
Oh. We
4 looks
just
a little
said
bit
this is a
friendlier
feminist
for
podcast.
facing the viewer, so I'm gonna give 4 a 4. I think 3 looks
Yeah.
pretty dismissive. I'll give her a 3.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, I give them a 3. They're no
Yeah.
peppermint patty.
They're no Peppermint Patty.
Okay, here's the real one. Why don't we rank Snoopy's siblings?
Snoopy has
Ooh,
siblings.
that's a good one.
There's a
Yeah.
litter of
Dude.
Snoopy pups.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Boo stuff. Come on.
Sorry, I haven't read all the comic strips.
I like
Well,
Belle.
I obviously give. We're not including Snoopy in this because
Yeah.
we're just doing a sibling.
Yeah.
I give Olaf number 1.
Oh yeah, he's
That's
rocking
interesting.
that
That's
hat.
interesting.
wanna
I'm
agree?
gonna go Belle because as the only girl, I think she has to get points for slaying.
Sure.
True.
Those eyelashes.
Then I'm gonna go for the popular choice here. I'm gonna go Spike. Everybody loves Spike, but then I'm gonna follow it up with Marbles. Throwing a curveball. Then Andy because he's fuzzy. I like the texture. And then I'm sorry, Olaf is last for me. Something about the hat I don't
Wow,
like.
I like
Gives
his
me
hat.
trucker vibes.
Okay. Thought this was a safe space, but I guess not. Wasn't there a... Oh, Victor, you want to rank them real quick?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm ranking them, can I put them all in first? Because they're all good.
Oh.
They're all dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
now I look like
Put
an
them all
asshole.
in number 1.
I like. What about his dad? His dad's so goofy. I like him.
You mean,
Number
you mean
1 dad.
Papa?
Papa. Yeah.
Papa? Yeah. The dad's pretty chill.
Yeah.
I like his
Obvious number
glasses.
1 dad material.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Do y'all remember there was like that skanky poodle that like dated Snoopy but then
Yeah.
left Snoopy for his brother?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, there was
which
like
one?
a Fifi. I'm pretty sure it was Fifi.
Well, not the poodle, which brother?
Which brother?
Oh, I think it was Spike.
Oh,
I
you
think it was
bad.
Spike too. Yeah.
Spike, you bastard.
I mean, love's love. Look
Yeah,
at the
hold
look
on.
on Snoopy's face. I mean, they're still brothers. Come on.
Snoopy first meets his fiance when he is supposed to be guarding Pepper
Fiancé?
and Patty's house. Yeah. But gets sidetracked when he sees 2 eyes from out of the bush. Snoopy follows the eyes, which turn out to belong to a beautiful female dog. Snoopy then gets engaged to her. On the day of the wedding, she does not show up. Lucy says she runs off with Snoopy's brother Spike. A week later, Snoopy gets a letter from Spike saying she also cheated on him and ran off with the coyote. After that, she has never heard
Coyote?
of in the strip again.
It's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh,
Okay,
and then
wait.
however, she appears on the screen on TV special Snoopy's Getting Married, Charlie Brown, in which she is given the name Genevieve. Instead of running off with Spike, she runs off with a golden retriever. So thank God for that one. Spike is saved.
In
it
whatever
out of the
universe,
family.
can't trust
Yeah, 'cause
women.
that's fucked up.
Roll that
Yeah.
one back so they stay brothers.
Yeah. They keep the
Here, I'll
brothers on
send you a
good terms.
picture. I'll send you a picture of them together. I mean, Snoopy and Genevieve or Fifi.
I want to see the golden retriever.
Let me see if I can find that.
You know those memes where it's like all straight couples look like this, and then it's like a Bratz doll and a Lego man.
That's this. Yeah. Yeah, she's
I can't-
she's cunty, and then it's just Snoopy.
I can't find a golden retriever.
Nothing?
No, I
picture?
can't. I googled it. I don't think. Maybe she's not seen. or
Yeah,
he.
I think it's just like
Come on,
mentioned.
Google
Like
harder. It's gotta
someone
be there
tells
somewhere.
Snoopy she ran off with a golden retriever.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I think it might just be off screen. However,
Okay, well, can you just put a picture of a golden retriever in there so I can like size them up?
yeah, I got you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll send you a good golden retriever pic. I have one on hand.
One that
On
this
deck.
poodle would take over Snoopy.
Oh.
Like, pick a golden retriever, just any old golden
I got
retriever
it.
you can find
I got
on
it.
Google.
Right there.
Oh! Oh my god.
It's Airbud, brother.
I was asking for any old golden retriever. If she left Snoopy for Airbud, you're only moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Snoopy. I
Like,
gotta give
sorry,
this one
Snoopy,
to
but Air frickin'
Look at the-
Bud.
Look at the title card.
his top hat.
Snoopy's getting married, Charlie Brown. Look at him.
Look at his
He's
bow
got
tie.
the Abe Lincoln hat on, dude.
Got that dog-sized hat. Not a hat made to fit on dogs. A hat the size of a dog.
That's a dog hat.
Dog wearing.
Well,
He's definitely
I
got
guess
that dog
that's,
in him.
Hey, God bless. Well, thanks for coming, you guys.
Yeah, thank you for joining
Oh, heck
for this
yeah.
very special episode. Ooh.
Thanks for having me.
It was the most I've interacted with a pumpkin in years.
Whoa,
Didn't even
really?
show up.
Damn.
Hey, next year.
You're right. It just takes sincerity.
Yeah, it takes
Keep it
sincerity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could hear like the shudder in your voice. He didn't know if you could really come, you know?
Not a shred of hypocrisy.
Happens to the best of us.
He will come next.
Well, yeah.
And
You'll
well,
see.
thanks for
Sincere pumpkin
joining.
patch.
You'll see, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, you'll see Charlie Brown, CB. Well, we'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe Christmas.
was Christmas.
Christmas.
There's a lot
We
going
could do
on
the-
around Christmas.
The great menorah, Chucky Black.
Chucky Black?
Yeah.
Who's that? I've never heard of Chucky Black.
You don't know the great menorah, Chucky Black?
No.
We'll talk off mic.
All right,
Well,
I gotta head out.
That's breaking the third wall. That sounded like it's over.
Well, I'll say bye on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye. Woo.